Mismong si Pangulong Marcos nagulat nang biglang sabihin sa China ni Komodor subukan yung sugurin ng Pilipinas. Base sa balitang kumakalat, hindi natakot ng China itong si Komodor matapos pagbantaan si Tarriela, matapos tawagin ng China na nagyayabang ang PCG sa China. Ayon kay Tarriela, maghahamon-hamon itong mga Chino sa mga Pilipino ng gera, pero pag pinalagan sila ay todo reklamo tayo pang nauuna. Babala pa ni Tarriela, hindi naghahamon ng PCG sa China ng gera, pero kung sila ang mauuna ay siguradong sasagot ang PCG sa gera.
I'd like to respond with your reference with the last recently concluded January 17 BCN as to the de-escalation part, which was agreed upon by the United States and the People's Republic of China and the Philippines. This was also re-echoed by the Chinese ambassador saying that we should de-escalate and talk about the tension in the West Philippine Sea. But if you're asking me now if we have already came up with a mechanism or a detailed guidance to the NTFWPS or to the Philippine Coast Guard in particular in, I don't know, toning down a bit our transparency, that has never happened yet. We haven't received anything yet that would, say that we are de-escalating because of the agreed terms of the January 17 meeting. Second, I always respond with this kind of question with the media personalities every time they ask me about the statement of the Chinese ambassador that we should de-escalate. I always responded by saying, in the part of the Philippine government, there's no reason for us to de-escalate. It is them who is escalating the tension, and it's just us who is on the receiving end. So I don't agree with the term both countries will de-escalate, because we're not escalating the tension. We're just exercising our sovereign rights, and that is something that is not provocative or escalatory on the part of the Philippine government.
Do you consider it a setback?
Let me again emphasize that our transparency initiative remains to be the same. How aggressive we are, how assertive we have we started until now, it remains to be the same. Our guidance from the National Security Advisor and the NTFWPS remains to be the same. Nothing changed. We still choose to publicize the aggressive actions of China, just like what we did last weekend. When the Chinese Coast Guard did a dangerous maneuver, provocative behavior, crossing the bow of the Philippine Coast Guard, those videos and photos were still released. So as far as the national government is concerned about transparency, there's no setback here. We're still maintaining our strategy. But my think about this kind of bloggers trying to aggravate the response of the Philippine government towards the Chinese Coast Guard is that on the part of our national government, we don't support such kind of and I don't think that's something like we can say pro-China, pro-Philippines initiative of the trolls. We don't support that because our transparency initiative, I've always been mentioning this, is basically holds on to the foundation of telling factual narrative based on the truth. There's no reason for us to distort the narrative of what really transpired. So if you're going to ask me whether it undermines our transparency initiative, I think so, because as I said, the main objective of the transparency initiative is to tell factual narratives, to create awareness of the Filipino people of what's really happening. And those kind of lies or exaggerated narratives doesn't follow such objective of the Philippine government. Last month would speak that the Filipino people, the messaging of our transparency has already resonated for their approval of the effort of the national government. And I would just put it that way.
Ngayon, ikaw bilang Pilipino, ano ang masasabi mo at reaksyon sa balitang ito? Mag-iwan ka ng komento sa ibaba at atin pong babasahin isa-isa.